Rey Mysterio got the W. Now he is going to have an opportunity to face Santos Escobar for a shot at United States champion Austin Theory. Like, they're both in the LWO. Santos Escobar looks up to Rey Mysterio. Rey has taken Santos under his wing, especially after Dominik Mysterio being an embarrassment of a son. Whoever wins, I just want them to beat the freak out of Austin Theory to take that championship from him. Even though I'm used to a mixture, seeing these four competitors go at it, all four of them being baby faces, it was still good. And of course you have LA Knight, who everyone is like, the moment this man came out and started kind of show promo, people are just screaming and excited.
LA Knight. Yeah.
They wanted him to get the W. I knew that he wasn't going to get it. I feel like WWE is going to give LA Knight the opportunity, but not right now. I feel like they're working on it. A part of me thinks that it's going to be after SummerSlam. Build on LA Knight's momentum. When there's so many people in the WWE universe behind LA Knight, to see creative even resist that obvious, just natural push that this man has, it's cringy at times. But knowing that WWE is probably working on something behind the scenes for LA Knight and going to build on that and push him and really give the fans what they want, I can live with that. Hands down, favorite match of the night, Charlotte Flair versus Iyo Sky. Now, even with the annoying commercial break, smack dab in the middle of the match, the way it went, like, I knew that Charlotte Flair was going to pick up the W. I mean, hey, she is going into a championship match against Asuka and Bianca Belair for Asuka's WWE Women's Championship at SummerSlam. Triple threat. But Iyo really did give Charlotte a run for her money. Oh my goodness, the near falls within this match, I didn't, like, it started having me second guess. Within this whole match, there were multiple stories being told, especially with Bayley being with commentary. She played a part in the match, but not as she normally does when she interferes and stuff like that. She tried to interfere with Shotzi showing up on the Titantron, scaring the shiznit out of Bayley. Bayley being like, F this, I'm dipping out. Iyo being like, yo sis, where's you going? Help. Right then and there, after Bayley left and Iyo Sky being distracted, I was expecting the match to be over. You know how WWE does.
But wait, there's more.
The match continued and Iyo was fighting on her own. It was better than I expected because they didn't take the easy route. Like, this L for Iyo didn't take anything away from her, in my personal opinion, because the way she fought in this match, like, it was as if it was for a championship match. And I feel like every competitor, male or female, whether it's a championship match or not, like, even when it's not a championship match, you should be fighting as if it is one. And that's exactly what Charlotte and Iyo Sky did. And for Charlotte, this just added to her momentum leading up into her triple threat match at SummerSlam. And like I said, this match alone did a fabulous job of telling multiple stories in one without it looking forced. You have the Shotzi and Bayley situation propelling that storyline forward, even with Shotzi not being there, her being on a Titantron, propelling the whole story of Damage Control, the future of Damage Control, with Iyo Sky being Miss Money in the Bank and Bayley trying to hold on to Iyo Sky's coattail, being like she's Miss Money in the Bank. Like they got a joint opportunity at the championship, which is totally not the case. How long is Bayley and Iyo going to be on the same page? And then you have, and I didn't even get to talk about this yet, after Charlotte Flair getting the W, Asuka coming out of nowhere and attacking Charlotte Flair. That is adding on to the SummerSlam match that's gonna happen. So you have three things going on. A part of me wishes that this would have been a championship match. I'm telling you, like, Austin Theory ate his words in this match. He was so gung-ho of having a match with Santos Escobar after him freaking him up to protect Rey Mysterio, and Rey Mysterio getting the W in spite of Austin Theory attacking him and being a distraction. This is definitely building Santos Escobar's momentum. Like, more and more, I believe that fans are getting behind him. Santos Escobar pinned Austin Theory clean. This match here made me want to see Santos win against Rey Mysterio and have a full-on championship match against Austin. Like, this match sealed the freaking deal for me. I don't even care who it is. Someone needs to take this belt from Austin. A-Town Down needs to go down out of here. Like, I'm tired of seeing it. Backstage, Bobby Lashley is having a conversation with the current NXT champion, Carmelo Hayes, and his road dog, Trick Williams. Yo, is Bobby Lashley really doing this? Is he really recruiting all the top black male wrestlers to build a crazy faction? Like, is this Hurt Business on steroids? Because first he was talking to Street Profits, and now he's talking to Carmelo Hayes and Trick Williams. Okay. I'm so for this. Now, I already knew that Dominik Mysterio was going to retain the North American Championship. Like, he just got this joint this past Tuesday. Like, and they already have this momentum going with the Judgment Day. Like, the only person that doesn't have anything right now is Finn Balor. But what bugs me till no end is Rhea Ripley's interferences. I know she's always going to defend and be there for Dominik. Like, I know this. She's Mammy. I get it. That's just the whole thing that they go with. That's their story. I get that. It is so annoying. Butch was effing Dominik up. Like, Butch put on a show. He was tearing them fingers up. He was effing up Dom's arm. Rhea literally had no choice but to interfere. It was funny when I think it was Michael Cole in commentary, he was talking about it doesn't make sense for Elton Prince to be in a wheelchair when the dude just separated his arm. There's nothing wrong with this boy's legs. With Elton Prince, if he's really out for months, I'm wondering how long this whole thing being drawn out with them being on screen but not them wrestling, how long they're going to be able to do this before it gets repetitive. It's really nice to see Pretty Deadly still on TV considering Elton Prince's separated shoulder. Like, they were having momentum before this injury. So to keep them in the fans' face, I feel like it's a smart move. But if we're going to keep doing this without them wrestling, WWE is going to need to be more strategic on how to bring them out more organically, because this made sense. Pretty Deadly coming out because of their beef right now with Brawling Brutes. The Bloodline ends SmackDown, where Jey Uso and the Tribal Chief Roman Reigns are able to talk about Roman's rules of engagement for SummerSlam. Jey talking about, we're gonna do this in tribal combat. Do the elders know about this? And Jey was like, they suggested it, oops. Jey really did look like main event Jey. Hands down, he's come into his own. I love how Roman Reigns sat at the head of the table and Jey Uso sat to the left of him. Not to the right of him, but to the left of him. He is no longer, Jey Uso is no longer Roman Reigns' right-hand man. So that in of itself is super symbolic. But I'm telling you, Jey is looking so dominant. Him super kicking the shiznit out of his brother, Solo Sikoa. Like, standing strong. And I could see fear in Roman Reigns, but of course, he shifts that. He always has to, like, remind himself that yes, he is the tribal chief. Jey Uso's face after Roman Reigns left the ring and the Bloodline was on ringside, he looked sad. He looked like he started second guessing himself. Like, it was weird seeing this type of emotion from Jey at this point in the game, considering how they put his twin brother, Jimmy Uso, in the freaking hospital, okay? But the more I think about it, the more it makes sense. Like, this is his family. He has to do this. He said this. He said this when him and Roman Reigns were sitting at the table. Like, literally, Jey has no choice but to do this. No one is going to teach Roman Reigns this lesson except his ex right-hand man, Jey Uso. So he's caught between a rock and a hard place. So guys, let me know what you thought about SmackDown. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more episodes. Thank you guys so much for watching. Signing off. Bye.